Hi friends, good morning. For math today, I also wanted to show you a fun art project that you could do today. After talking about Cinderella and all of the fairy tales that we've been learning, I decided to create a fairy tale shape castle. Doesn't that look fun? So here is my shape castle that I created. I need your help counting the different shapes that I have in this castle, okay? So will you help me find how many circles I used in my shape castle? So it's pretty tall, so I'm going to show you the whole thing. Do you see any circles? I see one right here on the doorknob. Do you see any other circles? So remember, circles are round and they have no corners. So I think I only see that one. So I'm going to put a number 1 right next to where it says circles. Okay, can you count how many squares I have in my shape castle? For the squares, remember the squares have four sides that are all the same length and 4 square corners. I see one right here. Can you find another one? 2 squares. So I used 2 squares to make my shape castle. Okay. Do you see any triangles? I see one up here at the top of my tower. 2 triangles. Look at this. These are triangles too. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles. And triangles have 3 sides and 3 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. I accidentally wrote down 3. We have 4 triangles. See, teachers make mistakes too, and that's okay. 4 triangles. What do you notice about these triangles? I see that this one has a square corner. This one has a square corner too. When you put both of these triangles together in this way, what other shape do they make? A rectangle. So we can put shapes together to create new shapes. Isn't that awesome? So cool. So now let's count to see how many rectangles I use. We're not going to count these because these are triangles that we've put together. So let's see. I know that this yellow green part in the back is a rectangle. So that's 1, 2. This pink piece is a rectangle. 3. So I have 3 rectangles. How many trapezoids did I use? So remember, the trapezoid has 4 sides and it kind of looks like it's a trap, okay? And it has 2 train track lines. So the train track lines could be going this way or they could be going this way. These are parallel lines. Remember, they do not cross. They are right across from each other, just like a train track. Okay, let's see if we can find any trapezoids. Oh, I see one that's purple at the bottom is a trapezoid. That's 1, 2, 3. I count 3 trapezoids. What do you notice about these trapezoids in my top window? We made a new shape when we put them together. What new shape did we make? We just learned about this shape yesterday. It has 6 sides. It is a hexagon. Good job. So if you have time today and you have some scrap pieces of paper, or if you want to draw your fairy tale shape castle, you can. This is just an extra activity for you to practice your shapes. So I do want to explain a new activity in Seesaw today. So let me share my screen with you to show you which website you're going to go to. So when you get to Seesaw today, there's going to be a math activity, and it tells you to click on the picture that will take you to this website. So if you click on the picture right next to the activity, it will take you to this website. This is a website where you can explore lots of different shapes. You can put shapes together to make new shapes. You can do outlines and fill them with shapes. You can even create a fairy tale shape castle on this screen. So I'm just going to show you some of the ways that you can use this website, okay? So I'm going to pull down this shape. What's the name of this shape? It's a triangle. And if I want to change the way that this shape is positioned, if I want to change which way this shape goes, all I have to do is click and hold right here on the spinny arrow, and then I spin the triangle the way that I want to go. So I'm going to move this triangle right here, and I'm going to add another one because I am trying to make a new shape. And then all I have to do is click it and bring it down. I've already made a new shape. Does anyone remember the name of this shape? Okay, let's see. Oh, here's a triangle that has a square corner. What happens when I put these two shapes together? Remember, I click and hold to move it. Oh, I know that shape. What is that shape? It's a square. So if I put two of these triangles together, I'll get a square. I wonder what would happen if I put this trapezoid and this trapezoid together. And you can do this activity on your tablet too. I created a hexagon with 6 sides. That's awesome. This shape is called a parallelogram, and you'll learn more about this shape in 2nd and 3rd grade. But look, I'm able to make a bigger parallelogram. I wonder what would happen if I flipped it this way. It's the same thing. But what if I have a parallelogram and this triangle? What new shape did I make? That is a trapezoid. Look, I can move this one on top to show that it's a trapezoid. Now, if you bring a shape out and you don't want to have it on your screen anymore, there's a little trash can at the bottom. So you would just click on the shape that you don't want, and then you would click on the trash can. And so if I wanted to get rid of some of these shapes, I could just click on the trash can. There we go. Let's see. I can change. I can look at the angles, which that's something that you're going to talk about more in other grades. You can change the size of your shape. So I can click this button to make it smaller or bigger. You can also add more of the same shape. That word is duplicate, which means add another one. It's kind of like copy and paste, okay? So I'm going to just keep exploring, seeing how many new shapes I can make using these shapes over on the side. Once I've finished exploring, I can click this boat down here at the bottom. And I can choose an outline and then fill it with shapes. This looks a lot like some of our morning tubs that we have. This looks like a turtle. That looks like a lot of fun. So I'm going to click that one. And I'm going to try to fill it with some of my shapes. Let's see. I can do this and fill it at the top. Nope, that one didn't work. So let me try again. Let's see, could I try a triangle? Sure. diagram. What other shape could have fit right there? A trapezoid, awesome. Let's see, are there any other shapes I can do? I can just keep playing until I have filled up the whole turtle, okay? I also could have put a hexagon right here. So I want you to keep playing around and playing with these shapes. If you have any shapes at home, you can use those. But I just want you to explore shapes and seeing what shapes you can put together to make new shapes, if you can fill out any of these outlines. And I would like you on Seesaw, after you're finished exploring this website with all of the shapes, I would like you to make a video, and I want you to tell me about some of the shapes that you created, okay? That is all for today in Math Friends. I hope that you have such a fun time exploring. If you have time to make your fairy tale shape castle, you can share that with me if you'd like. If you don't have any extra pieces of paper, you can just draw your shape castle, okay? Have a great day. I'll see you soon.